Good afternoon, everybody. This is Pete Trackstrom from LetPetePlan.com, an agent for Boardwalk Travel Agency, and it is Wednesday. It is Tuesday, August 29th, excuse me, and it is 12:22 in the afternoon, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about Hurricane Ida, or Tropical Storm Ida. I don't know what it's considered yet, but and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but the Walt Disney travel agent website has two things on it. One says Walt Disney World is currently monitoring Hurricane Idalia and is operating under normal conditions. We're closely monitoring the path of the projected weather as we continue to prioritize the safety of our guests and cast members. And then right underneath it says, guests may reschedule their trip or cancel their stay with us. Any customary Disney-imposed cancellation fees will be waived. Modifications and or cancellations can now be made online for the impacted period, and Disney-imposed fees will automatically be waived. So that means that if you are scheduled to come into Walt Disney World tomorrow or even today, and you think, oh, safety first, which is understandable, you will not be penalized for canceling this. Usually there's like a 30-day cancellation policy. I will go over the normal cancellation policy sometime later, but for this event, a weather event that's coming to Florida and other spots along the Gulf and eventually Atlantic coast, Disney doesn't play games. It's out ahead of the plan. I do know that from where I'm at, there's a lot of things that are being canceled already. I was just at Walmart and bottled water is being taken off the shelves as fast as we, it's almost like toilet paper at COVID time. Not quite, because they were ahead of it and said, okay, only 2 packets of water per customer now. And they have a poor guy out there kind of, policing that right now, which is kind of difficult because you got people who want to take more. Guys, and this is just for anything, when you come in contact with those people who are just relaying the information, or who are just hourly employees, or low man on the totem pole, be kind to them, okay? They are only doing their job, and they are trying to make sure that everyone gets the supplies they need, and they don't know when they're going to get more water in, because they don't know how this event is going to affect their jobs, or their supply. Even if it's coming from somewhere else, it still has to go through to Florida and all that to be there. I do know that there are some counties in Florida that have issued evacuation demands on their population. I'm not in one of them. We live more central than we do on the coast, but I do know that the coast along near Tampa, and even further north and maybe a little further south, is all really expecting something. But and this is my first one to deal with We were homeowners here last year when Ian went through, but we weren't here. We were in North Carolina at the time, um, at our other house. Now we only have one, and this is it. And we're planning on sticking around here. And the sad part is we won't know anything until sometime tomorrow, just how, how this is going to happen. So, with that said, be in thoughts and prayers for everybody affected by this weather event, just like we were for the people in Hawaii when they went through their fires, and the people along the West Coast, Disneyland and stuff, when Hillary went through that area. So, till then, I'm not going to say much more. My wife and I did decide that we probably will take a little trip, not a trip, but a day trip next week sometime, depending on how long all this stuff lasts. It should be non-affected by then, but sometime early week next week. Thoughts are Animal Kingdom in the morning and possibly Epcot towards the afternoon. Get some ideas of just how much the walls have come down, and hopefully they come down on because Disney decides to bring them down instead of the hurricane. You guys have a very merry, not so scary, jolly, magical day, and we will see you soon.